Welcome, guys, to John's Football Channel. This is your post review of Wolves versus Chelsea in the Molineux Stadium. Well done, guys. We've made it. We've actually got 3 points. We didn't do Charity FC again. It's good. It's good that we're keeping up a good consistency of games, despite Arsenal beating us recently. I think we have all wins. If Arsenal didn't defeat us in the last 2 occasions, so well done to us for keeping the form. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But we can only do what's ahead of us. We're going to judge the team by what they face and how they perform, and the standard that is laid out, and the result basically, because that's the most important thing. Going into this game, it was quite interesting to see that the formation that we went with. We went with Sanchez in goal. We went with Cucurella as our left back, Trevor Chalobah and Fofana as our centre backs, and then we went with Gusto as our right back. And then we went with, luckily, I mentioned this in the preview, that we went with Enzo, Caicedo, and Santos as our midfield. That was exactly what I wanted. Wanted to see that kind of team. But I was quite surprised that Palmer actually started for this game on the right, which wasn't a bad thing for him to start somewhere where it's not necessarily a position where he knows he has a lot of running necessarily to do. I think if Santos can cover him and Caicedo and Enzo can cover his positions, I suppose he just needs to be in the attacking sides, whether it's on the right, whether it's in the midfield. So it was quite interesting that we never went with Esteban, which was the out and out right wing winger that we supposed to have should have went with, and then we played Neto as the left and João Pedro as our striker, and then obviously Enzo was playing that CDM slash CM slash cam basically position and role. So going into this game, I think we did okay, despite Wolves giving us their chances, despite Wolves giving us an opportunity in order for us to win this game quite comfortably. I mean, we didn't do as well as we should have. I think we were also they gave us some games that they gave us the result by giving us those 2 crazy penalties. The one was a kick while João Pedro was moving away from goal. And then the other one was also crazy where they pushed João Pedro on his back, and then he went flying towards the inside the box. That penalty was quite interesting to see that it was actually a penalty. I mean, when we look at the replay from the VAR, it was towards the outside but going in. So I suppose when I saw it, it looked like half his body was already in, apart from his legs. So basically, I think that hints why they counted it as, because it probably was basically on the line. So I think the hints why they went with the penalty. But Chelsea fans and the whole Chelsea team basically are not complaining about us getting a penalty. But I suppose if it was the other way around, we would definitely be complaining. So we can understand what Wolves are saying, and Wolves fans, that they are complaining about what happened and how that was another penalty. I mean, it does punish them even more. 2-0 down. What can Wolves expect? I mean, they barely can even get a goal in nearly every game, and now with Wolves having to expect for them to get even 3 in order to even consider to win. So that was quite a blow for Wolves from the start, where they gave us the 3 points. I mean, Wolves, yes, they came in with a fire, and they came with a mentality. Okay, no, we know Chelsea might be fragile at these points where we're playing a low team, and a team that they expected to win, and all the pressure's on them. So it was good that they were able to put that pressure and say, no, we're gonna make sure that you do not get the result that you want from this game from the start, which was good for Mane. And it's kind of interesting to see there's a new Mane in the Premier League now, and Tolu, and I think Trong, and I don't know, there's another player that also did well for them. I think it was the player that they also bought recently. His name is Gomez, and I think Armstrong also did well. I think obviously with his experience in the team, he's 28 years old now, so I think he has a vast amount of experience to share with the Wolves team. Although he wouldn't do much for us, but for a team that doesn't know much, like Wolves, I suppose anything helps. So it was quite crazy how they fought with the attack quite nicely and aggressive and saying, okay, no, we want the 3 points. But the defense actually said, no, we don't actually, and gave us two silly penalties, which was quite shocking from them. I mean, surely you don't, if you're gonna push someone and you're gonna kick someone from the at the back while they're not facing, there's a chance of getting a penalty. So I don't know what was going through the Wolves' back line in this game, but 3 points is 3 points. I think obviously going into the second half, we did a lot. We went off the third gear basically. We went down to first, and we actually just decided to grind out the result. I don't know why. I think it was true that we should have went with more. We should have actually killed them in maybe 4-5, and start bringing on new players and players that we would like to experience with, or even our formation. Maybe change the formation, see how players play. Um, yeah, so it was quite shocking that it went like that. Some people are criticizing Delap for his game that he didn't do well. Uh, to be fair, there wasn't much of a game for Delap to actually play. I mean, he came on the 75th minute, so there wasn't much game for him to actually get into the game basically, because we didn't help the lab as well, in a sense that if it was a 4-5 by then, I think Wolves would have known, okay, there's nothing to fight for, and the lab also would have came up with a different mentality. Okay, no, I'm just gonna play around. I'm just gonna go in there with confidence, knowing no matter what happens, there's no criticism on me because we already got the 3 points. But now, when we go into the second half, as soon as the lab comes on, we already conceded a goal. So I suppose that creates it becomes creepy in a sense of can Wolves get can Wolves get a second? Can they get the third? I think it was all a question, and it didn't allow any of our players and to settle in the game properly. It's like, we can be calm. We got the 3 points. We can relax. We can experiment. Even with the manager Liam Rosenior, he could have also did some crazy subs in order for us to see how good is our second team basically, and experience and create a stronger bond with the second team to the first. It was good to see that we had Champong come on for some minutes, but it still is not good enough. I think Champong, for his quality, should at least deserve a full half or even 30 at least. There's not much he's going to do for 15. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of the game. I just thought that we didn't really do much in this game. I think Wolves just gave us the result and said, screw it. We know we're gonna get relegated. Here's the 3 points. Let's just get it done with. No point us keeping our fans and us on a thin rope and hoping that we might win this game. No, here's the 3 points. We'll give you two penalties. And then we know your 3 points is yours. You don't have to worry. We don't have to worry, and we can all go home and knowing that everything went the way it should have. So I think that was quite crazy. Looking at the game, I don't see us doing anything spectacular. The way we played, it wasn't the most expensive football. Like okay, we did this touch, we did these certain creative passing, these channels of space. There wasn't much play that were actually even dribbling, because we would expect that from Estava. So there was nothing really surprised us from this game. There was nothing there to say, okay, wow, this game was quite interesting for this player or for that. But no, it was just that Wolves gave us the 3 points, and then we did nothing else after in the second half, and then we all went home basically. So that was the game. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. How did you guys see this game? Is anything that I might have missed that you guys would like to comment on? Leave me a like and comment down below what you guys think of the game and how you guys saw the game going. And what else would you would have wanted to add to this post review? Peace.